Hey guys, what's up? Alec back with the daily stock market and exciting times for the stock market. One for the history books. The election is in. Donald Trump is the president, and that's affecting a lot of the stock market. Bitcoin's on a rally. We also have Tesla up 15% nearly on the day, with dipping as low as only $278. It held that lead very strong. We can see that Ethereum's also up 12% in the last 24 hours. So I am getting all the alerts going off right now. It's very exciting. We also have Qualcomm, ticker symbol QCOM, up 8.5% after hours. So we have a lot to talk about in this video. Let's get right into it. If you want an update on cryptocurrency, by the way, I am making a video strictly about cryptocurrency. It should be coming out today or tomorrow at the latest. The daily cryptocurrency is the best place to follow all things cryptocurrency and get alerted when I put out new videos as well. We have been swing trading a bunch with cryptocurrency, and we made a 100% gain in just 45 days on Dogecoin, up $2,000. That was easy money there. Enough on cryptocurrency. If you want all the updates, just make sure you follow my Instagram and YouTube there. Moving back over to the stock market, we have Tesla up 42% in the past 3 months. This is absolutely outstanding performance from the stock. Was up at $191 per share in August, just 90 days ago. And if you follow this YouTube channel, you know I was making a lot of videos on Tesla to buy under $200 per share. So congratulations, you're up around 43% on that swing trade there just in the past 90 days or last few months in general. Because if you've been following for a very long time, then you probably even have a better price than $190 per share, because in June and May and even March, we were buying Tesla at $175 per share and under a whole bunch. If you got in under $150 per share in 2024, congratulations. I know I was buying shares then also. And if you did miss the boat, just send me a DM on Instagram and I'll add you to my alerts, so you're alerted anytime that I buy and I think it's a good deal to buy. It's going to send you an alert and you're going to be in the loop when to buy, when to sell, what stocks to be looking at too. So it's very simplified. It takes all the stress out of not knowing. As far as Tesla, what is it going to be doing in the next 12 months? If we pull out, we can see that it does have an all-time high of $400 per share that is set in 2021. There's a good chance that we are going to be revisiting those all-time highs once again. Okay, and that could come before 2025 or a little bit after 2025. But definitely in the next 12 months, in my opinion, I think we are going to see Tesla stock at new all-time highs once again, especially at least above $350 per share on Tesla. So long-term, I've been harping on Tesla for a very long time on this channel. I think one of the best things you can do is just dollar cost average in Tesla, or just hold for long term. You don't even have to dollar cost average. Just throw in a big lump sum under $200 per share and hold for years and years to come. Because in my opinion, yes, I said it on the channel and I'll say it again, I think Tesla will become one of the most valuable companies in the world. And it's still under $1 trillion, which implies that it needs to at least still have a 3x gain. So if it's at around $300 per share now, then it would have to be getting to around $900 per share. Obviously, yes, that's a long-term vision. It's not like it's just going to 3x or get a 300% gain in the next 12 or 24 months. Not saying it's impossible, but it's very unlikely, okay? So with that long-term goal on Tesla, where we're talking about $900 per share, or, you know, let's say $750 to $1,000 per share, anywhere in that range where we want to see Tesla as one of the most valuable companies in the entire world, that could take around 5 to 10 years, okay? But still, a 300% gain in the next 5 years, I think that's still an incredible investment. and something you definitely want to be along the ride with. And again, if you get in under $200 per share or closer to 150, then you're going to be experiencing more than 300% gains. Okay, you're going to be experiencing 500% or more gains on Tesla stock in the next 5 years. And again, this is not financial advice. This is just my personal opinions. And again, if you guys didn't, obviously you guys should be knowing about the presidential election going on. Donald Trump just won. Elon Musk looks like it's starting to turn into his right-hand man. Okay, and what company does Elon Musk care the most about? Yes, Tesla. And a lot of regulations, stipulations, things that need to be passed by the House, the Senate, and the president need to go right with Tesla stock. So why do you think Mr. Elon Musk is getting on good terms with the president of the United States? Yes, it is to make these regulations possible for Tesla. Exactly. So now that you're figuring it out, we can understand why Tesla is going to be going above $400 per share, and even, as one of the most valuable companies in the world, and really get to a massive scale with Tesla. And it goes even further than the regulations just in the US. Okay, what if, Elon Musk needs some advantages in China or Russia or Europe? Okay, Donald Trump could put tariffs into play that could benefit Tesla on an international level at scale. So yes, it is exciting for Tesla stock. It is exciting for cryptocurrency and Bitcoin. It is exciting for Dogecoin. So in my personal opinion, I think Tesla will be the #1 most benefited stock from a presidential election over Donald Trump, specifically, yes, a Donald Trump president. So Tesla stock is going to be dollar cost average for my personal portfolio over the next 4 years, buying every single day Tesla stock for the next, let's say 3 years, because obviously 4 years will be a new president. Okay, so as we move on, let's talk about some other stocks that are going to be benefited positively. We have Nvidia up 40% in the past 3 months. Nvidia cannot stop. We all know the growth story that is Nvidia. But, everyone thought that Nvidia was a thing of the past after it had its 2,700% growth in just the span of a few years. So everyone thought it was going to die out. Last 12 months, 221% growth. Year to date, 195. But in the last 3 months, it's even been rallying, continuing to rally, up 40%. And in the last 1 month, it's up 15%. So yes, it is one of the largest companies in the whole world with a market cap of $3.58 trillion. If you guys don't realize how big that is, just a couple years ago, the biggest company in the world, Apple, was $2 trillion. So every day we're basically making a new record with the largest company in the world based off market cap. So 3.5 trillion, remember that number, because this is history. Everything over 3.5 trillion, we're just going to keep making history as time goes on. So you saw it at 3.5 trillion Nvidia as this video is made. Burn it into your memory, because it'll be fun to look back in future years and see where the market cap of something like Nvidia is. Can it go to 5 trillion? Can it double and go to 7 trillion? That will make Nvidia around a $300 stock. So it's very, very huge move if Nvidia gets to a $300 stock or even a $250 stock. That's going to be unbelievable for the stock market, and people will absolutely be losing their minds because history will be made by Nvidia. And keep in mind, just for Tesla to get to 3.5 trillion market cap where Nvidia is at today, it would need around a 350% gain. 350% gain on Tesla for them to even be competing with Nvidia's market cap. So keep that in mind. Another stock I think can benefit over the next few years is going to be Amazon stock. They're up around 27% in the past 3 months, an absolute rally. And obviously, I want to be getting Amazon under $150 per share. I have tons of Amazon stock in my portfolio. I've showed you guys my portfolio countless times. I'll probably show it again in a future video because that is my public account. So you guys can see it anytime you like. Even comment below if I haven't showed it in a while and say, hey, show your public account. I'm totally okay with that. I'm up around 65% in the last year on that account. So I'm even outperforming, not the markets alone, but even outperforming some big tech stocks like Amazon, which is up 48% in the past year. Amazon made an all-time high, and I think it'll continue to make all-time highs. We have a market cap of 2.18 trillion, a price to sales ratio, or sorry, excuse me, a PE ratio of 42. Now, this was one of my biggest dip buys for years and years back in the stock market before 2020 came around and that big spike happened. In 2019, I was buying heavy around this dip we had here, even though it was close to an all-time high. And then we absolutely shot up, okay? And we consolidated for an extremely long time, around 12 months or longer, with only a 20% gain, followed by a huge drop. And this time frame was a huge buying opportunity for everyone in the markets. If you weren't buying in this time frame, it was an extremely long time frame to be buying. It was around 12 months of Amazon being under $100 per share, $150 per share, and it even got as low as $85 per share. Again, that's why it pays to be subscribed to a channel like this one, specifically the daily stock market. Make sure you are subscribed with post notifications on, because now you know when to buy, when these big dips are happening. I have my finger on the pulse. So right now, 52-week high, 5-year high, all-time high on Amazon, probably not the best time to be buying. Dollar cost averaging for long term, okay, that's a different story. If you are dollar cost averaging for long term and you plan on just holding for, 5, 10, 15, 20 years, then yes, today is the best time to buy. However, if you're, only going to be holding for a few months or even 12 to 24 months, then no, this is not a good time to be buying, in my personal opinion. I would wait for under $175 and even closer to $135 per share. Now, there's no guarantees that we'll see Amazon under $150 per share again, but that's just a risk I'm personally willing to take because there's so many good deals in the stock market, companies at 5-year lows that are undervalued. And there's stocks like Amazon that are at 52-week highs, 5-year highs, all-time highs. Yes, they have great potential, great moat, and a great company that I want to own, but there will be more buying opportunities in the future. So I'm not rushing in the door to get an Amazon stock because it's a stock I was buying under $100 per share. So why would I be rushing in at $200 per share? For new investors, again, it's a different story. Amazon is should be a cornerstone of every portfolio, in my personal opinion, but that's more for long-term investing. So it really depends on what kind of investor you are. So if you wanted to figure all that stuff out, make sure you message me on Instagram. We could go through it together, go over some of your goals, figure out if you're more of a short-term trader and you're looking for quicker growth, or if you're more of a long-term investor and you're kind of looking for that safer option to earn yourself money with less effort over time. So thank you guys for making it to the very end of the video. And if you appreciate my thoughts, me coming on here and talking candidly, there is no script on these videos. So sometimes I'm just talking about how I feel about the stock market. And if you enjoy that, just slap a big thumbs up on this video, subscribe. We've been doing this for over 5 years. We're one of the longer staying stock market channels. New channels pop up every single day and are here and gone tomorrow. We've been doing this for one of the longest times on YouTube. The daily stock market, 201,000 followers. Thank you guys again for making it to the very end. And I appreciate you guys sticking with it and learning something new today. And if you did appreciate that and did learn something new, or just, got your brain jogging into a rhythm that you enjoy, share this video with a friend if they are a stock market investor just like you as well. If you want to join the stock market family, check out the link in the description or message me if you want to talk to me directly about the stock market. I'll see you guys in the next video. Remember, don't time the market, buy the market. Peace.